Thunder! 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 Thundercats! Ho!
What's up, YouTubers? Today we're going to be taking a look at the Thundercats Ultimate Lion-O figure from Super 7. And as you can see, it comes with this wonderful red foiled slipcover. And here's Lion-O in the package. Let me grab him and we get a closer look at him. Looks like he comes with quite a bit of accessories. Multiple claw shields, an extra head, of course the Sword of Omens. Let's turn the package around and see what's on the back. There's also a little bio for Lion-O, and it reads, "Smart, fast, and skilled as a warrior. Lion-O is the prince turned king of the Thundercats. A boy when they fled Thundera, he now, as a young adult, has the mind and temperament of a 12-year-old, so he has some maturing to do. His exclusive weapon, the Sword of Omens, gives him the power of sight beyond sight and makes him the dire enemy of the evil Mumra." And up in the corner of the package is the Super 7 logo as well. And here he is out of package. So let's take a look at the young king himself.
You are no match for me!
Looking at this head sculpt, it's got a calm demeanor, nice sharp paint lines. He has the blue on his chest and the dark blue outline. A nice big Thundercats logo on his belt. Great sculpture on the arms. Looks like they have some type of paint wash on it to mute the colors down a little bit. He has his blue shorts on. Again, fantastic sculpt on the legs. I like the blue and the gray outline on the boots. Turning them around, and you can see the belt continues around to the back. And here's the hook or peg that the claw shield pegs onto, and that just snaps on. Super 7 did a really great job with the paint application and sculpt on this Lion-O figure.
Thundercats! Ho!
Taking a look at all the accessory he comes with, I believe this is what makes him the ultimate Lion-O figure. He comes with a couple of sets of hands, the Book of Omens, an extra head, of course the Sword of Omens, 2 pairs of claw shields. Let's look at this claw shield first. This has a nice gold sheen to it. Nice paint apps on the knuckles. Actually has paint on the inside as well. This is one of those hooks that clip onto his belt. He also includes the short Sword of Omens, which is in the sleep mode, because the hilts are down and the eye is closed. And the sword just sheathes in here like so. Let's take a look at this other gold claw shield. Looks like the same mold with the exception of the peg. And this actually pegs onto his arm, whereas this one clips onto his belt. Alright, let's take a look at the other pair. And I really like these. These have a texture to them of fur. And they don't have that gold sheen to them. Actually nice and muted. No paint on the inside of this one. But same thing, one for the arm and one for the belt. But unfortunately, this sword is molded in and not removable. It's really great that they gave us 2 pairs of these claw shields, and not sure which ones I like better. Just nice to have all these options. And of course, it wouldn't be Lion-O without the Sword of Omens. It has really great paint sculpt on the hilt, nice textured handle, and a nice sharp picture of the Thundercats logo as well.
The mystic Sword of Omens cannot be used for evil deeds.
And can't forget the sight beyond sight. He also comes with 2 pairs of hands for both left and right. They're molded pretty similar, but it looks like one has a little bit tighter grip than the other. It's kind of hard to tell. But these also have the pivot point on them to add to the articulation. Let's take a look at his left hands to see if they're the same. Yeah, looks like they're pretty much the same as the right hands. This one looks like it might be open a little bit more than the other one. Oh, not sure why they did this, but it's always nice to have extra hands, I guess. Looking at the Book of Omens next. This is a great sculpt. I like the paint application. You can see the Thundercats symbol here. Unfortunately, it's just one solid piece of plastic, so it doesn't open. It's still a great addition with the binder and the white pages. I like it. And finally, the last accessory is this great head sculpt. It's got a mean, snarling look to him. Really nice paint application. His hair's blowing back. It's got the same hook in his hair like the other head sculpt. And this just pops onto the figure. I really like this head sculpt. This definitely brings more life to him while posing. Now he can be snarling at his enemy. And I just wanted to show how the claw shield pegs onto the side of Lion-O. Here's the peg. You take the claw shield and pop it on.
Take the claw shield and the sword of omens, Lion-O. You may need to summon us.
Oh, I think I'll be able to handle anything that comes along.
It pops on really easily. The claw shield is pretty pliable, and now it gives him a place to carry his sword. You can also do the same thing with the other claw shield. And again, this is the one with the stationary sword, and this also pops on the peg. Give it a little twist, push it on, and there it is. It's pliable enough so it sways back and forth, which is really handy when you're trying to get him into his action poses. Swapping out his hands is pretty easy as well. Just give these a little twist and pull. They pop out. And let's try to put on one of these claw shields. Just find the one with the posts in them. This is the fur one, and let's try this one first. The gold sheen. Just line up the hole in the peg and push it on till it pops. It fits on there nice and secure.
Now to get myself out of here.
That makes for a really nice touch. And while we're at it, let's swap out his head. So you give this a nice pull. And just like the hands, you line up the hole in the peg, push it on till it snaps in place. There it is. This really does bring life to the character. Now he has that mean sneer on his face, and he's ready for action. One thing I wanted to show you was, after handling the figure, we know that this sword pulls out of this claw shield, and this one is stationary and molded in and is not removable. But what I saw was, in this fur shield, there's actually a slot right here. Not sure if you can see it, but this actually slides into place. It fits in there nice and snug. But on the gold claw shield, it has a molded in slot, but the sword doesn't fit in here. It just falls right out. Well, let's put the sword back in the furry claw shield and put it on Lion-O and see what it looks like. Pop the hand off, pop this on, and let's see if we can't slide the short sword into the sheath. There we go. I think it goes in a little further. Let me see. Yeah. There we go. And it doesn't fall out. I think that looks great. Taking one of these grip hands, let's pop it in place and see what he looks like holding his Sword of Omens. These are really pliable, which is a nice feature. This just slides in here, can hold his sword. Nice tight grip, doesn't fall out. And of course you have options. This one looks like it has a little bit tighter grip to it. Same thing with his right hands. Alright, let's take the sword out. And just for the heck of it, see if he can't hold the book. Again, nice pliable fingers. Squeeze it in here. Yeah, there it goes. He holds onto it just fine. It's really great that the fingers are pretty flexible. And he holds onto this really securely. And it doesn't fall out. Let's see what the young king's articulation looks like. His head looks left and right. It's on that ball joint. Looks up about this far, down about that far. Just for the heck of it, let's try the other head sculpt, see if we have any more motion. Pop it on. Down about that far. And yeah, up about that far. His shoulders rotate 360 degrees. His biceps rotate 360 degrees. 90-degree bend at the elbow. His wrists swivel and also have that hinge joint. Here's the ab crunch. And he looks up this far when you push it back. And using the ab crunch and his head down, he looks down about that far. Pretty decent range of motion. There's a waist swivel. Thigh swivel. They're on this hinge joint, so they swivel really nice. Does the splits. His shorts are nice and pliable. Spartan kick forward.
This is Sparta!
Bend at the knee. A single joint. Rotation at the calf. Got a rocker ankle. And of course, toe up and toe down. A decent amount of articulation for this figure. And can he do the sight beyond sight?
Sight beyond sight.
He sure can. Let's talk about my final thoughts on this Ultimate Lion-O figure from Super 7. I was really happy when I heard that Super 7 was picking up the molds and continuing the process to make these figures. The paint apps are sharp, the articulation is great, and I have to tell you, I really like that additional head sculpt with a snarling face. And if you missed out on the Mattel version of this figure, now you have another opportunity to add him to your collection. And in my opinion, he was definitely worth the wait. This has been my review of the Ultimate Lion-O figure from Super 7, and I want to thank you for watching. If you like what you see, join the community. And remember, share your knowledge.